It's that time of the year again. It's the winter holiday season. This is the time when our body really wants to store fat and really wants to gain fat. Okay, so are there anything we can do to avoid gaining fat, gaining extra weight? So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 tips, and also I'm going to show you how you can use Herbalife products to help your body avoid gaining fat. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jean here from Authentic Energy. You know, every year, this is something that a lot of people stress about because, you know, during winter time, we eat a lot. And also during winter, our bodies naturally want to store more fat, and our body naturally gravitate towards food that is high in fat and high in sugar, right? So, but don't you worry, especially if you have a particular, especially if you have a particular like weight loss goal, have a health goal, and you don't want the holiday feasting to ruin it, there are things you can do to help your body kind of like, you know, still stay healthy, right? And I don't want you guys to sacrifice your happiness, because the holiday season is really about, you know, getting together with your family, enjoy, right? Enjoy food and, you know, celebrate. And also it's the time to indulge a little. So I don't want anyone to over restrict themselves and to kind of like feel guilty about eating, you know, too much of anything. So I want you guys to remember these tips and keep them in mind as kind of like a guideline so that you don't go crazy, you don't end up taking excessive amount of like food that can kind of like ruin your, you know, weight loss progress. So tip number 1, okay, remember, whatever that you eat, just prioritize lean protein. I know we're all gonna have like big meals, big feast, right? And there's gonna be lots of food, and a lot of the holiday food can be very high in fat and carbs, refined carbs especially, and sugar. So I want you to remember, whatever you eat, prioritize lean protein, okay? So look for, you know, the sources of lean protein. Do you have lean protein on your plate? Are there any lean proteins on the table that you can pick from? Right? So things like turkey, chicken, fish, these are like good, you know, lean protein. By eating lean protein, this can actually optimize your calorie intake, right? So your total calorie intake of the day is not filled by sugar, chocolate, chips, you know, all sorts of like, you know, naughty happy food, but a lot of it is actually from lean protein, and that can actually help your body maintain and build lean muscle mass as well, right? So by prioritizing lean protein in your food intake during winter holiday can actually reduce your chance of gaining fat. So with the Herbalife products we have, right, which products are really good for giving your body the protein intake, right? So things like our F1 shake, right? You take that in the morning as your breakfast, which gives your body 9 grams of protein, and also our protein drink mix, our protein beverages, not to mention the protein snacks, right? So we do have a lot of different choices from Herbalife to give our body the protein intake, right? So if you feel like, you know, there isn't enough protein in the meals that my family prepares or in the parties and gatherings that you go to, be sure that, you know, you can bring some snacks with you, protein snacks, Herbalife, you know, protein bites or, you know, protein bars with you, or make sure that you have your Herbalife shake before you go to the party, so that you don't feel super like starved and then, you know, you just go and choose whatever that's out there, right? So this is a little tip there. Okay, now tip number 2 to help your body avoid gaining fat during the holiday is actually for you to move your legs more. All right, I want you guys to remember this. The lower body movement is quite important. So science shows that higher thigh muscles can actually help our body regulate blood sugar and to avoid fat gain, right? So think about this. In winter days, I know we all get very lazy. We are all very comfortable sitting around eating, but always, every day, give yourself that, you know, quick 5-minute break, okay? You can walk around, you can kind of like do some quick cardio, some exercise around the house, and if you can make time to work out, make sure that you focus on lower body workout. And if you really don't have time to do your workout, you can actually give yourself a 5 10 minutes. So apart from walking around, you can also give yourself a quick 5 to 10 minutes to do lunges and squats, right? So lunges and squats are very simple to do. You can do them anywhere, even in your pajamas. You just have to do like, you know, things like 10 reps and 3 sets of each, right? And then you're done. This is so much better than you not moving around. And of course, those of you who can actually, you know, make time to do total body workout, then great. Keep your workout routine going during holidays. Okay, just remember, you know, high thigh muscles can help our body regulate blood sugar, right? So when our blood sugar level is well regulated, it reduces our chance of gaining fat. I'm gonna talk about this in the next point. Okay, so I just mentioned about blood sugar, right? So this is my tip number 3. Remember to balance your blood sugar. So it's actually very easy for us to, you know, overindulge in excessive chocolates and sugary snacks and also different types of refined carbs, right? And that can easily make our blood sugar spike, rise, and fall drastically throughout the day. And we know that when our blood sugar, you know, is in the roller coaster motion, this can actually throw our insulin out of balance. And when our insulin is out of balance, this actually makes our body store fat more easily. Okay, so we want to actually do our best to balance blood sugar. So, you know, things like what I just mentioned in the previous point by doing more lower body workout or workout in general, but also, you know, make sure that you prioritize protein, right? Protein, and also have a good combination of protein and veggies in your meals, right? So just be mindful of the type of food that you're choosing. And with the Herbalife products, things like, you know, snack defense, which is really good for regulating our blood sugar levels. You can actually try having snack defense as part of your, you know, day-to-day routine, or remember to take your F1 shake in the morning, right? Because a lot of us probably wake up late during holiday time, so we skip breakfast, and we know what happens to our blood sugar when we skip breakfast. It's very low, and then we probably eat something very high in sugar and fat, and it spikes our blood sugar, right? We don't want our blood sugar level to go up and down throughout the day. So the best way is to remember, take your breakfast and take your Herbalife Formula 1 shake as your breakfast, even during holiday. And if you can do your 1, 2, 3, your LOT and shake, even better, right? So when our blood sugar is well maintained, well regulated, when it's stable, it actually makes sure that our metabolism is actually functioning well. And when our metabolism is functioning well, it actually helps our body burn fat. Okay, so this is something I want everyone to remember. Now, tip number 4, okay, make sure that we have good digestion. Make sure that we support our digestion throughout the holiday time. So when we can actually make our digestion efficient with Herbalife products such as the probiotics, the aloe vera concentrate, or the fiber complex, we can actually help our body break down the food more easily, break down the food better, and have like regular, really healthy gut movement. So this can actually help us, you know, reduce the bloat, the holiday food bloat, and, you know, have very healthy, regular bowel movement, so that we can actually feel like, you know, so we can feel light and we can actually maintain that flat tummy, right? Because a lot of times when we gain that holiday weight, a lot of times it's in the tummy, and a lot of times it really comes from indigestion, it comes from constipation, and also it comes from like food bloating as well. So this is a very, very important thing for everyone to remember, okay? Remember to focus on supporting your digestion. And don't forget to well hydrate your body and also eat lots of fiber. Okay, so the last tip that you need to remember for you to avoid gaining fat during the holiday season is to watch out for alcohol. Watch out for the types of alcohol that you're surrounded by. Okay, I know not all of us are alcohol drinkers. I am not, but a lot of us do drink alcohol, right? It is okay to celebrate the holiday season with your friends and family with alcohol, but some alcohols are very high in calories, right? So be sure that you choose the type of alcohol that is low in calorie, so things like vodka or gin, right? And also, very importantly, just watch out for the amount of alcohol you're drinking. Just because some alcohol are very, relatively lower in calories calories, it doesn't mean that you go crazy on them, right? Remember this, excessive drinking, excessive alcohol drinking can also cause other, like health damages that we don't want to have, right? So it's not just about gaining holiday fat, but also, we want to avoid damaging our body, damaging our liver, especially with excessive alcohol drinking. Okay, so remember this one. And a quick tip I want everyone to remember is when you actually consuming alcohol, you can actually, before you consume alcohol or after, you can actually give yourself a tall glass of aloe vera, right? So drink some aloe vera before and drink some after. So this will actually give your body more hydration, and so that the alcohol can actually break down better when you have more hydration in your body. Okay, so these are my 5 tips for you to avoid gaining fat during the holiday season. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you also have some good tips for staying healthy, staying fit during the holiday season as well, and especially for winter too. And of course, if you guys have any questions or anything that I haven't covered here, write them in the comment below, or you can reach out to me on my Instagram or email me. And for those of you guys who want to work with me directly, you can find out details in the description below, and come and join our 21-day Nutrition Jumpstart. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you guys in the program, and also I hope you guys have a wonderful winter holiday, and don't forget to take good care of yourself during the holiday season, right? Take good care of your family's health as well, right? And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.